Hey everyone, welcome back for some good vibes. And in this video today, I decided today would be another wonderful day for like a life video, PO unboxing once again, I know. So as of recording this, it's actually my birthday today, June 20th. I don't know what day this is going to get posted, but you know, I told myself yesterday after walking for a very long time and getting several blisters that I was gonna take a chill pill today and I wasn't gonna do anything, and especially not record anything. But you know, even I can't tell myself what to do because here we are. Mainly the reason I'm doing this is because A, I feel like it, and yesterday I happened to stop by my PO box, which is still on the other side of the world. But I figured, you know, with that, today would be the perfect day to open it. I mean, it was kind of like it was meant to be. I like timed this perfectly, and yay for procrastination. And I apologize, I'm still currently in the middle of waking up, and it just seems like getting older, no amount of coffee can do it for you anymore. Anyway, before we jump back in, I'm just letting you know, I mean, I know I'm gonna do some PO unboxing and all that stuff, but I really like doing these videos because it just gives me a moment to like chill out, you know, take a break from actually playing games and not wanting to chuck my controller out the window for a moment. But also I like these because A, I've been seeing it a lot in the comments for the other like PO unboxing, just general life chatting videos where I kind of respond to you in real time as I'm opening letters and stuff and reading what you guys have written me. I've been seeing comments saying that they really enjoy kind of the more personal aspect of these videos. Also, I love opening all these things and getting to read the stuff that you send me, but you guys are seriously enabling me. Like, quit enabling me. I used to hoard boxes like nobody's business before, but how cute. I believe I used the past tense and said used to. I still hoard boxes. It's a problem. I need help. Someone help me, please. You're my only hope. I have so many more boxes that I can't part with because that's just who I am. I don't know why I keep so many of them, but I think I collect more boxes than I collect anything else. But I will say that they do come in handy when it comes time to move. So once again, thank you so much for preparing me for life things. In this video today, I'm just gonna be chatting, talking. That's the same thing as chatting, but chatting, talking, reading things, opening things, and just connecting with you guys on a deeper level. And, you know, going forward with this kind of stuff, I don't even see why I have to wait until PO unboxing videos because you guys love to enable me. I don't see why I have to wait for these kind of videos to just chat about things, you know? If there's like maybe specific things that you want to know about me, you know, I like to get personal, but not too personal. There's obviously certain things about my life that I do think should remain more private just for, you know, safety reasons. But let me know down below in the comments of this video, maybe if that's something you'd like to see more of, is just more general chatting videos about talking about life and things like that, because, you know, as much as I love video games, like we're all kind of going through this strange and crazy thing called life, and we're learning a lot as we go. And as I'm getting older, speaking of birthdays, there's just so much that I'm discovering about myself and about the world and about other people and about who I want to be in this world. And I think sharing our experience is one of the most beautiful things we can do for each other, because honestly, as weird and crazy as this world is sometimes, I'm sorry if I start crying in this video at any point. I've been feeling very emotional recently, but I was always afraid getting older that I would become more jaded and bitter and, you know, see all the ugly in the world. But I feel like having run into certain things and certain negative aspects and whatever, it's actually done the opposite. I feel like a majority of the time getting older, I've just grown to be more empathetic for other people and their experiences, and the way I am able to do that is by listening to other people. And yeah, this is probably gonna get philosophical as per usual. Also, my goal for today's video is to try to keep the overall recording under 2 hours. Miranda, can we do it? Let's see. I forgot all the other things that I was wanting to say leading up to this, so I think I will take this time now and jump into all the stuff that I picked up from my PO box yesterday. Once again, thank you so much for enabling me and filling my apartment up with yet more boxes. But we'll get to the life chats and other things later. Things pop into my head and I just start rambling, and that's just the way it is. Okay, so we're gonna be opening this letter here, and there's no name on the front, but it is from Pennsylvania, my current state neighbor. And actually, when I move, I am moving states, but Pennsylvania will still be my state neighbor. Crazy how that works, right? I am 20-something going on 97, or at least that is how it feels. Ooh, handwritten and everything. I see it at the top. It just says, "This is just for me to read, so I will respect your wishes." I just want you to know that I got it, but I will read this on my own time completely. I don't even think I want to react to it on camera because, you know, this should definitely be a private thing. And speaking of letters, I kid you not, I still have the entire pile. It's right there. When I move, I plan on like literally making an entire box just for all the letters I have received in the past, because when I say it is some of my most treasured possessions, I'm not even kidding you. I will never part with them. They are the most special things to me. Reading the kind things that so many people have sent, and especially on days where I'm really questioning things and just wondering why, you know, why everything, why? That is my reason why. And I've never really thought about that until just now, and I think that just hit me like a brick in the face, a metaphorical brick, or else, you know, it'd be obvious. I think I need to write that down or get it tattooed on me, because I will probably forget that in a day, but that is my reason why. Thank you so much to the person who sent that letter. I will definitely read it as soon as I'm done recording this video. And you know, I appreciate you saying that right at the beginning of the letter. So thank you again for sending it. This next one is a box. There is no name on the front of the box, but I'm going to hopefully assume that there is a name on the inside, assuming you want me to thank you personally. If I miss anything though, I apologize in advance. Yo, dude, that's so funny. Thank you so much, Justin, for all of these wonderful movies. Again, oh my goodness. Seriously, you guys have given me so much. Oh no! No! Ah! Okay, I'm so sorry. I just got so excited. Okay, so Justin sent me a bunch of movies, which, oh my gosh, I have so much to watch over the next several years. Hours worth of entertainment and homework to catch up on, because there's just so many movies that I have never seen. Okay, first off, I want to start off with Mrs. Doubtfire, which I just recently saw this for the first time on my movie channel, and I am so freaking happy to have an actual physical copy of this, because oh my god, I'm getting so excited thinking about it. Okay, when I watched it, I had never seen it before, and when I don't know if I'm gonna like a movie, I tend to rent it the first time, and you know, and then if I really like it, I'll purchase a physical copy so that I can keep it for myself and watch it whenever the heck I want, right? This is one of my favorite movies. I love Robin Williams. It is such a beautiful movie. It had such a great lesson, such a great story. Everything about the movie is so beautiful. The way it ended was not what I expected, but exactly what I needed to see. This movie is pure gold. It is a gem. It is perfection. It is perfection in a disc. I cannot say more good things about it. So it is just so weird that you sent me this physical copy, and I can now watch it literally whenever I want, because I have been craving a rewatch, and I only just watched it a couple weeks ago, and since then I've been like, oh, I just want to pop it in again and watch it again, and now I can, and that's probably going to be the first thing that I do tonight on my birthday. Today is the best day ever. Thank you so much for this. This is literally my new favorite movie, and I didn't think I was gonna love it this much. I knew I was gonna love it, but this movie changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. That means so much to me. You have no idea. If you can't tell by the incessant chatter, and I don't think I breathed for the last 2 minutes straight, I love that movie. Okay, anyway. So the next one, ooh! Yo, are these all Robin Williams movies? Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, because Robin Williams, he's a fantastic human being. So the next one is 1 Hour Photo. Ooh, with Robin Williams, but it looks like it's a darker movie, not Robin Williams' normal thing. I was trying to think of another word, but it's fine. Ooh, it's a thriller. Yeah, I haven't seen too many serious Robin Williams movies. I definitely tend to watch more lighthearted stuff, but I do love a good thriller. As far as seriousness goes, I love a good mystery and a thriller. That's top. And then the next one is Your Name. It looks like it's an anime film. I've never heard of this, but this is not a shocker to me specifically. I am not well versed in animes, period. I think I've watched mostly Studio Ghibli films, and there's very few of them that I've actually watched. Princess Mononoke at this point is my favorite. I have seen embarrassingly few of them. Okay, so again, I got a lot of homework. Thank you for this. I'm very excited to watch Your Name. And the next one is called Seven Samurai. Ooh. Tells a story of a 16th century village whose desperate inhabitants hire the eponymous warriors. Yep. I do not know. I'm gonna have to Google that. To protect them from invading bandits. This 3-hour ride. 3-hour ride? You talking about the length of the movie? Those are baby numbers, okay? I sat through the entire extended edition of every single Lord of the Rings movies. Come at me. Can I just say this? As I've been getting back into movies because of my movie reaction channel, actually, can I let you in on a little secret? When I thought about starting that channel, I was actually not really like, okay, I was excited for it, but I wasn't like, yay, like it wasn't my number one thing. It was, I really don't know how else to describe it, but it wasn't like my main thing. You know what I mean? I kind of went through a period where I didn't really watch too many movies for various reasons. I really felt like they weren't my main source of entertainment. I would much rather read a book or, play a video game. Getting back into movies through my movie reaction channel and being able to watch them and share them with you guys, something happened that I wasn't really expecting, and I'm falling back in love with cinema and just fantastic movies. And I'm discovering so many movies that I don't think I would have watched before, or if I would have seen them growing up, I don't think they would have had the same profound effect on me as they are now at this age. Once again, I love challenging myself, and I love when something happens that I wasn't expecting, and having a movie reaction channel and seeing where that has led. I didn't plan for it. I wasn't expecting it, and frankly, I wasn't even like, I guess I wanted to do it, but it wasn't like a goal of mine, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't something that I ever really planned to do. I'm very grateful for movies now, and I've been having the time of my life with this new channel. So I guess that's really all I wanted to say about that. And I'm very proud of myself. I think I'm kind of making good time right now, which is not normal. Okay, this one, no name on the front. But we're going in. Where's Toby? How dare... Oh, he's right underneath my desk. I was like, how dare he not spend time with me on my birthday? I know who this is from. Sam. Thank you so much. You have no idea how badly I needed this. This is a 2 terabyte storage expansion for the PlayStation 5. Because I have found out the hard way that the storage that these consoles come with is not even close to being enough. You know what? I got a little bit of a bone to pick with them too, and I know why this is. Okay, software, yada, 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 yada. These consoles be coming out and they say 1 terabyte storage, but then when all is said and done, when you set it up, when you've downloaded all the updates, it's really, when they say 1 terabyte of storage, it really means 700 gigabytes. You just gotta subtract like 30% of the actual storage, and then you're on point. Let me be very clear. This is not a negative, criticism. It's more of like a subtle annoyance that I have with it. But this is like everybody. It's not a unique PlayStation only problem. I have the same problem with my Xbox and every other console that I've ever had in my life. Storage is everything, and this was extremely thoughtful, and this will absolutely get used. I mean, I can't wait to install this later because this girl needs it. Every single time I want to download a new game, I got to think about like, okay, which one's gotta go? And I cannot find the willpower within me to go through and delete all of the screenshots that I took while playing Ghost of Tsushima, because there's a lot. I think I could fill up at least half of this with just those. Yeah, that game, I loved it. I loved it so much. So again, thank you so much for this. I can't wait to install this. I'm so freaking proud of myself. Here we go. Because, oh man, in the past, I have just rambled. Are we shocked? If you have gotten to this video, there's like several hundred videos on my channel at this point because I am a crazy person. If you have made it to this video, you already know what to expect. I don't even need to explain myself. There's books in here. Yes! Yes! I have been wanting so badly to get back into reading, but here is my problem, and this is gonna sound maybe crazy, but you might also get it. I am so bad at reading when I have to pick out the books. Does that make any sense to you? Is there any other human being out there that vibes with that statement? Does that resonate with anyone else? It's kind of like making food for yourself. Food is so much more enjoyable when it is made by someone else. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. When I make food for myself, I'm instantly bored. When I buy a book for myself and I start reading it, instantly bored. It's got to be a recommendation by somebody else, and I'm assuming that these are good. The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. Mesmerizing. The Lovely Bones takes the stuff of neighborhood tragedy and turns it into literature. Also, when it comes to books, oh my god, when it comes to books, dude, I love thrillers. I love mysteries. I want to be chilled to the bone. I want it to be an absolute page turner because I have a very hard time reading. My mind is always going a million miles a second, if you can't tell. I've honestly struggled with reading since I was a kid. I can't seem to find it within myself to calm my mind enough to actually like comprehend what I just read on a page. I am one of those people that will read one page 5 or 6 times and then have to read it again because I realize that I didn't actually pick up on anything that was said. But as I get older, I do love reading, and I want to get back into reading and read more consistently because I do think it's good for training your brain and keeping your brain young and, building connections between neurons and keeping you sharp as a tack and all that stuff. I just think reading is such a good thing for you. I'm just so grateful that you sent these. And actually, oh my gosh, I think there's also something else in here too. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I threw this to the side without looking more into it. Yes, I just checked again for the 100th time. I did not see a name for these or this, but I didn't even show you what this was. This is so cool. This is the God of War axe keychain for the Leviathan axe, which is amazing because a couple months ago somebody gifted me the Thor's Mjolnir hammer on my, you should see my keychain right now. My keychain, I get made fun of for this all the time. My keychain weighs like 30 pounds and it is so loud because it all jingles and hits each other, and I love it because I lose my keys all the time, but now I physically can't lose my keys because there's so many like memorabilia, nerdy, cool things like this. And now I get to... Can this double as a weapon? I do be pretty pointy, that's for sure, but this is just so cool. So I have... Oh, I Hold on, I just need to go get my keys. Behold my keys. See, there's so much on here and I get made fun of for it all the time because like it's so heavy. This does not fit in a pocket and I have to be very conscious about where I put this because it's just so mad. But I have not lost my keys once since I've had all of these on it. So yeah, here, this thing is huge. It's massive. This is, yeah, Mjolnir. It is so heavy. Like, this is an actual weapon. So watch out. We got Mimir's head, and it's awesome because if I just ever so slightly tuck it in my back pocket and I have him just poking out of my back pocket, he's actually hanging on my butt, and it's great. I mean, the good thing, though, is that he does not talk incessantly like he does in the games. But, you know, I would absolutely love a cheerleader just hanging out back there telling me dad jokes. Toby. Thank you. Can we not stare at nothing? I don't want to be believing that there is a ghost in here. So, yeah, we need to not do that. Freaks me out, dude. Like, oh my god, when dogs are like children, they're just like staring. You're just like, what are you staring at? Please, for the love of... Please, I don't need a ghost in here. Unless you want to pay rent, by all means, do some chores. It's fine. You can live here for as long as you want. Just pay rent. Anyway, before that freaked me out, I cannot wait to add this to my keychain. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna get made fun of even more for this. But you know what? By the end of this year, my keychain is gonna weigh at least 100 pounds, and I'm not even mad about it. And I love how my keys have this unintentional God of War theme. So like, this is so gonna be a talking point. People are gonna ask and I'll be like, have you ever played God of War? Well, no. Well, you should. So we got the Leviathan axe now. We still got Mjolnir. And we got Mimir. Thank you so much for this edition, and thank you for furthering me being the butt of the joke. Haha, get it, because he hangs on Kratos' butt. All right, next one. This one is from... Thank you so much. Can't wait to see what it is. Yo! Oh my gosh. There's 2 games in here. Oh! No. No way. Happy freaking birthday. This is insane. This needs no explanation. Okay, well, let me explain. Speaking of movie reaction channel, okay. One of the first movies, trilogies, series that I watched on my movie reaction channel was Back to the Future, because I had never seen Back to the Future until like my late 20s. I don't know why. But after I reacted to those movies on that channel, so many people, like so many people in my comment sections on that channel, on Twitter, they were tweeting me all the time saying, have you ever played the Telltale games? I didn't even know there was a Telltale game of the Back to the Future games. And then the crazy thing is too that when I went to go research like where you could buy them, because I guess they don't make them anymore, so if you could find it in the first place, they were so expensive. But I found it once online for pretty cheap through GameStop for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I couldn't purchase it because they ran out, obviously. I don't even know how you got your hands on this to send this to me, but thank you so much, because now I can finally let everyone know that I have a copy. And you know, I've played a lot of Telltale games on my channel. It's kind of how I started my channel in the first place. Fun fact, that was my first couple gameplays I think I ever did on this channel were those like narrative, story driven, choices matter games. I think I started, the first one I ever played was not a Telltale game, but games similar to that genre, Detroit Become Human. I want to say that was either my second or my first playthrough on this channel, which then led me down the rabbit hole of all the Telltale games I played. The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Tales from the Borderlands, and I know that there's a couple. There's also a Batman one that I want to play as well, but I didn't even know this existed until I watched those movies. I couldn't believe how many people were telling me that I needed to play this. But thank you so much. I can't wait to tell everyone that I got a copy. So if I do play through this, it'll definitely be on the channel because of the volume of people that were like, you should play this. And I feel like they would all love to see it. So that's definitely something I would love to do. I have so many games in my backlog. This is another one. Thank you so much. I will be 102 years old, by the way, I think, when I get through my entire backlog of games. At least I got stuff to do, you know? Life is never going to be boring. This looks amazing, to be honest. Okay, so this is called Avon Colony. I have never heard of this, but judging by the box, it looks like it's a sci-fi management game or like a city builder, I guess is another good word for it, which I love these types of games. They're so chill. These are my go-to games when I want to play games offline away from my channel just for me. I definitely think it's so important to just have games that you can really just appreciate for yourself, because it really is a nice change of pace too, and it keeps your relationship with games very healthy, because especially if you have a YouTube channel and your channel is revolving around gaming, and if you're extremely lucky to have it go from being a hobby to even an extra form of income, that can be exciting, but it can change your relationship with games, and it can lend itself a little bit easier to feeling more like a job, which if you don't balance that with life and just doing it for joy, it can be even easier to burn out with that. So just keep that in mind. If you've ever wanted to start a gaming channel, always a great time to do it. I highly recommend it. It's so magical being able to share it with people, but having things for yourself is so important, and this would definitely be a game that I would love to enjoy on my own. Build, discover, survive. Take charge of humanity's first extrasolar settlement on a new alien planet. Build and expand your small colonies into massive sprawling cities. So it is a city builder. Thank you so much. 2 new fantastic games, but I literally can't believe this. I can't believe this, seriously, with how many people have mentioned this game and told me to get it, and with how hard it was to get your hands on one. Wow, just wow. And I did see that a letter came with this too, so I want to see if I can read it. Okay, don't say real name. Got it. Yo! I know this name, but I know the screen name, so I'll just say the screen name. Greetings, Miranda. I'm Kobo, RDR. Shout out to Kobo. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. I see your name everywhere on Twitter and my Discord, and it has been such a pleasure having you in the community. Thank you so much for everything you do for the channel. It means so much. And while I have been a member of your community for a relatively short time maybe, but you know, sometimes there's just people that join your community and you're kind of like, wow, it feels like it's been forever though. You know what I mean? I'm really loving your content, watching your videos alongside Lightweight. Shout out to Lightweight. I love her so much. She is a friend of mine, fantastic friend, such a wonderful and kind and sweet human being. If you guys don't know her channel, if you guys watch my channel, you guys would absolutely love her. I love watching her videos and listening to her commentary on games that she's played, and she has inspired me to want to play so many games. One of them being all the Batman games. I watched her, watch as much as I could. I tried to enjoy as much as I could of her playthrough because it was fun to watch without having too much spoiled for me. But I did a lot of research on her playthrough of that game to see like if that was the kind of game that I would like and how it played. But she's got so many fantastic playthroughs. She also played through Red Dead Redemption 2, but she's got so many fantastic playthroughs, but again, I cannot recommend her channel more. I love both of your videos, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. I am sending you a pair of games that I personally have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of. First off, the first game I really hope you don't already have. It's the 30th anniversary edition of Telltale's Back to the Future game. This game was originally released for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. I originally bought the game for my PS3 and still have it on my old system, but what the 30th anniversary edition changes is mainly the voice actor for Biff Tannen. What a character. He's so funny. As you may recall, Thomas Wilson plays Biff in the movies, and for this original release of Back to the Future, they got someone else to play him. They got Andrew, I'm gonna botch this last name and I apologize, Andrew Chaikin, aka Kid Beyond to play Biff. In this new edition, they managed to get Thomas Wilson to replay Biff. In my opinion, this is the better of the two versions. I hope you will play the game on the channel at some point, as I personally had a ton of fun playing it, and I hope you do too. The other game I'm sending you is a city builder called Avon Colony. The main premise is you are trying to colonize a planet, and in doing so, discovering the secrets the planet has. This game drew my attention because it's not just a sandbox city builder, but it's also a story. It also has a story mode. Oh, cool! I have been unsuccessful in persuading other creators I follow to play this, as no one seemed interested in playing what looks like on the surface to be a boring city builder. Should you choose not to play the game, I hope you will at least try it out in your free time. I will definitely do that. In terms of like choosing what games I want to save for the channel, it ultimately comes down to a couple things, okay? I will tell you guys right now, I don't do things for views. I frankly don't care about views. I have in the past, and all it did for me was burn me out and just make me so unhappy. And that is not ever the way I want to feel about creating content. At the end of the day, I didn't start this for views. I didn't do this to become popular or make money, which we all need to have a chat about ad revenue, because I think people think that at a certain point YouTubers just magically become millionaires, and that could not even be farther from the truth. I wish, but no, it's just not that way. But at the end of the day, I don't do things for views. I will never ever do content for views because I don't like it. And honestly, ever since I years ago changed my relationship with content creation and worrying about views, I feel like things have only gotten better. I do feel deep down inside that the whole reason that I still am able to do this without burning out and still find so much joy in creating content on YouTube is because I don't really focus on negative comments at all. I don't interact with them. I don't give them any engagement. I don't give them any time or energy. And the other reason is because I simply post and ghost most videos. I make a video that I love, that I'm really passionate about. I post it and I never look at it again. It's immediately on to the next thing. I will obviously look at like comments, nice comments from community members, and interact with people more on like Twitter and stuff, but I don't look at the analytics because frankly, I don't care about the analytics. Post and ghost has been my new best motto, and I think that is one of the main reasons why I still have so much fun posting videos. Anyway, thank you so much for this Avon Colony game. I love city builder games, and there's so few that I've been able to actually stick with throughout the years. Like one of my favorite ones was Jurassic World Evolution. I haven't played the second one. I actually heard the second one was a little bit harder than the first one, and I do like things that are more simplistic. I like management games like Diner Dash and cooking games. Like I recently found this really adorable, cute game for my Steam Deck. Someone gifted it to me as well. It was called Cat Cafe Manager, and that was my recent obsession in terms of management games, and I beat it so quickly because it was just so cute and so cozy and heartwarming. But I do love them. I played a little bit of one called Surviving Mars. As long as the game has a decent balance of difficulty without being too hard and too overwhelming, a lot of them I do feel like are a little bit more overwhelming, and I'm not the best at these games. Like I've played a small handful of them, but I'm definitely always down to try new ones. Like anything that I can find that I can try, because you never know when you might find the next game that could be your newest obsession. I originally wanted to send you a PS4 version of Back to the Future, but it was too expensive. I told you, they're so expensive. But I found an Xbox version cheap enough that I could get it, and I knew you have a way to play Xbox games now, so that helped me find one. Thank you so much again. That is just so kind. I can't believe it. Thank you again for the content you bring to us, and I very much look forward to future playthroughs on the channel. As a side note, I have embarked on a YouTube channel too, and I hope one day I can be as successful as you have become. Thank you so much. But what I will say about that is success is a subjective journey, and don't look at success as being this numerical thing. The numbers on the screen are arbitrary. They don't really mean anything at the end of the day. Success should mean whatever it means to you. Like, what do you want out of it? And for me, like when I ask myself that question, it doesn't matter the numbers. The numbers never matter and never really should matter. All that matters is that I'm still enjoying what I'm doing even years after I've started. I like to ask myself the question too, like, would I keep posting even if no one was watching? And I do think I would. I do think at the end of the day, even if there was nobody watching my videos, at the very least, they're for me and me alone. And I love to see my channel now as like a journey, like a journal as well. My channel is almost like my personal time capsule where I can see myself when I was younger and also live vicariously through myself again when maybe I'm not able to play games as easily, and I can see the joy in my face when I played through some of my favorite games for the first time, like the Uncharted series, like Red Dead Redemption 2, so on and so forth. I think the true way to success is truly doing things for yourself. Not doing it for other people, doing it because you want to do it and because it makes you happy at the end of the day. And I literally cannot emphasize that enough. Like, do things for yourself. Everything else will come later. And don't do things for the money either, because as much as money is great and it kind of makes the world go around, sometimes it is nice to just do things without that financial incentive so that like if you're still doing it and not really earning from it, you're doing it because you absolutely love to do it. Anyway, that's my take on that, but I want to see if I missed anything else in the letter. And I don't even really look at my channel as being successful. I mean, everyone is on their own journey to success and everyone's at a different level too. Like, there are probably creators out there that are objectively more successful than I am because they have a larger subscriber account, but when I look at what I'm doing, I know that I'm successful in what I'm doing because I'm still doing it. Like, I'm still here doing it, and there's not a day goes by that I regret having done what I've done. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, but thank you so much again for these games. I do plan on playing this one specifically on the channel. This one I'm gonna leave for more of a personal experience because, like I said, I love having games off the channel that I'm able to enjoy so that I just don't burn myself out with games. And as far as when I'm gonna get to this, I don't know. I don't really plan things out. I don't like to do that. I don't like to adhere to schedules. I love waiting until I feel the inspiration to do something where it's like deep down inside, I'm like, yes, I really want to play this game. But when I do get around to playing this game, because my backlog is painfully long, I will definitely play this on the channel, I promise. We got books, we got games. I'm gonna be so well read. I can't wait. I forgot to look at the second one. The second one's Gillian Flynn. Oh, Gone Girl. Oh my God, I saw this movie. I loved it. I've never read the book though. I would love to read the book. That's awesome. Thank you so much for this. So for the books, it was The Lovely Bones and Gone Girl. I can't wait to get back into reading. It's gonna be exciting. But this letter, going on my letter pile. Okay, for this one, there's no name on the front. Ooh. I'm strong. Someone sent me a physical copy of Detroit Become Human. I want to see if there's a letter that came in this. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if you guys are reading my mind or I'm just tapping into something with the universe, and because I literally talked about this game not 15 minutes ago, saying how this was one of the first games I played on my channel. So because of that, this game means a lot to me. But also, don't watch that playthrough. Don't do it. Do not do it. This game was the first story-based narrative choices matter games. I don't even, the genre, I have never come up with like a perfect name to describe these. It's just those choices matter movie-esque games. Hear me out. Before you go frantically watch that playthrough and make fun of me, okay, this was the first of its kind that I ever played. I didn't understand yet the severity of certain choices, all right? I would like to preface with that. I didn't understand that the whole idea of having this web of characters and making choices in one storyline would directly affect, you know, what happens to other characters and other branches of the storyline. And at the very end, you see all the storylines come together and how all of your choices manifested to either a really happy or really depressing ending. And my first ending was so sad. And it made me question life and why I made the choices that I made. And it also changed me and made me realize that I will never, ever knowingly make chaotic and bad choices in these games ever again, because you never know when it will affect a character that you actually genuinely care about. So this game led to a lot of very deep life lessons as well. And I've always kind of said that after that first experience, I would love to just erase all of that, replay it again, and try for a really happy ending, or at least a happier ending, because I feel like my first ending was as bad as you could get. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, thank you so much for this, because I love having physical copies of games, and because this one means so much to me, I'll be able to replay it again whenever I want and just look on it and then remember why it means so much to me. And this is from Justin, so thank you so much, Justin. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We got a bigger FedEx box over here from Jamie. I know who this is. Jamie, shout out to you. You the best. I also just want to say thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being such a kind and genuine and supportive and encouraging human being. You are a gem. You are a light in this world, and I'm so glad that I am able to take this time, open this, and also speak directly to you and tell you this, that you are fabulous, and never forget it. Don't forget it, or else you'd be talking to this guy right here, Knuckle Sandwich. I think this is actually cement cosplaying as cardboard, because wowzer! Welcome back, Toby. So glad you can join me again on my birthday. How dare you keep walking in and out of here, ditching me, and then making me think that my apartment's haunted. We don't need that in our life. I, for some reason, thought it would be an intelligent idea the other day to watch an entire, what do you call those, video essay on a movie that I watched, that I made the horrible mistake of watching as a child, called The Exorcist. I decided to watch an entire video essay on that movie because it was so traumatizing to my youth, and I re-traumatized myself. So now the idea of him even staring at a potential spirit makes me want to burn the place down. What is this? What? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Open it? Shh, don't quit telling me what to do. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, no! Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. You're making me cry on my birthday. It's spit it out. It's the Mirandalorian Monopoly board game. I'm crying. I'm legit crying. Okay. Obi, you were not prepared. You are not, because I wasn't prepared. You are not prepared for the front, though. It's a picture of me and Toby with my logo and a little PlayStation logo and an Xbox logo, because platforms don't matter. We're all gamers. It's all about having fun playing your favorite games and experiencing your favorite hobby and sharing it with people. And platform wars are stupid, and I'm gonna take that to my grave. Oh my God. I would absolutely go through all the cards if it wouldn't make this video 2 hours long, and we're approaching that time. So, okay. I can't even do what I set out to do. This is why I don't plan for anything, but it seems like all the cards are going to be places that I've either visited, like Universal Studios. That's the one I can see in the back. And I've just been to, well, I've been to the Universal Studios in LA for the first time when I was flown out there to play Hogwarts Legacy early for 2 hours, which was one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me in my life. And then I also just recently went to Universal Studios in Orlando for a family thing that I went down to Florida for. So I love that place. That place is the best place on earth. That and Disney World, favorite place on the planet. Easy. I am a child. But we got like Toby as one of the cards too. And I can't wait to go through all of them because I feel like they're all going to be super personal. And that's just... that is just so sweet. Oh my gosh. And we got all the pieces. We got all the little pieces. But this is cool though, because I think they're all the normal like Monopoly pieces, but my favorite one will always be the dog, because this is like a little terrier schnauzer dog one, and Toby is a terrier. He's a Jack Russell Terrier. Okay, let's just call them what they are. I kid. He's the greatest dog. He's too smart. I literally can't believe how thoughtful and incredibly personal this was. This is fantastic, and I am spiraling into an existential crisis, but it's okay. Can't wait to show my family this, and I can't wait to take all of their money. You have created a monster, and thank you for making me cry. Good news, we're down to the last one, and this is the first time ever that I have ever done it within 2 hours. Since having a P.O. box. This box is from Matthew from Pennsylvania as well. Thank you so much. I can't wait to open it. Toby, come here, buddy. Oh, he's gonna be so excited. Hold on. Okay, there's a letter. I want to read the letter first. It says, readable on or off camera. Okay. Well, I said come here, not yell at the neighbors. There he is. See, someone does listen sometimes. So it says, howdy, friend. As of writing this letter, your channel has almost 500 videos and nearing 61,000 subscribers. Ew, that's a lot. That's yeah, numbers. Speaking of numbers, when I do look at them, I'd rather not think about it because it is crazy. It is wild. There are 61,000 thumbs out there that accidentally clicked the subscribe button on my channel. That is such an inspiring accomplishment. So proud of you for putting yourself out there and continuing to try your best. I do not mean to gush. Just want you to know you are appreciated and have made a difference in our lives. Thank you so much. I try my best every day, but that's really all we can do as humans, right? We're all just living, trying our best, surviving, literally surviving every day. I mean, that alone is something to be grateful for. It is something to be so proud of, because some days, man, it can get really, really stinking hard. And especially when you got this doofus breathing down your neck every 5 seconds for food. I mean, but if you're watching this and you've made it this far in life, congratulations. You have worked so incredibly hard to get here. And Toby, where are you going? There's stuff for you in here. I apologize. That is so rude. I promise you he does care. So a couple reminders about those katanas. Oh, that's right, because you guys gave me weapons. Not a good idea. Number 1, the pointy end goes into the sheath, not your enemies. Well, I'm glad you told me that now. The blade is indeed sharp, very useful for slicing and dicing. Watermelons. Oh my god, like Fruit Ninja. That's my favorite. That was my favorite phone app game. Phone app game. How old am I? Okay, not old enough to say that yet, whatever that was. Cardboard or bamboo, not bad guys. Are you sure about that? Are you sure they're not reserved for bad guys? What about mowing my lawn? That's not appropriate either. Okay, I'll stop. Ha! Your friendly, distant neighborhood Spider-Mat. Spider-Mat does whatever a Spider-Mat does. Enjoy. I will. Oh my god, I love this letter. I'm keeping it. There it goes, right in the... Toby, come here, look, buddy. Look, buddy. Here he comes. Watch this. Toby, look what somebody gave you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So when I say Toby is the literal definition of a power chewer, I mean, there are so few toys that I have found that can withstand his craziness. Look at his little snoot. Little boop the snoot. Boop, boop, boop. Do you love me yet? He's like, well, I'll think about it. One of the few things that can withstand for a time his power chewing is ropey products, like rope. And I mean, you got to have like an industrial sized rope. It's got to have like that military grade not. And even then, it's still a crapshoot whether or not it's going to last. So, buddy, look at this. Look at this. But he loves tassels. Like, I bet you he's gonna shred this. Okay, this is pretty well knotted, so like, I'll give it a day. I'll give it a day. I'll get back to you on this though. Ready, buddy? Look, go get it. He's got to do the inspection. Got a little, oh, he loves it already. He'd be like, can I murder this? Is this murderable? I think it is. Oh, look. Oh my god, he's gonna love it so much. He is a toy fiend, and that's because none of his toys live long enough. Ooh. If I even give these to him right now, you will see its lifespan in one video. You will see birth to death in one video. It will get destroyed. This will be in the tennis ball graveyard by the end of today. I promise you. Oh my gosh. This is fragile. Oh my god. Oh, did you make this? Oh, did you make this? It looks like you painted it. Because, and then also, like, you must have painted it, because this looks like you painted my name on the bottom. And it's a piggy bank, too! Oh my gosh, that's actually perfect, because I have so much loose change in my purse, and, like, I don't have, like, a nice, thick wallet, because I don't really care about bags. Like, I'm weird. I don't care about purses or bags or wallets, or, like, I just literally keep, like, a little folder thing, if that's even what you could, I don't know, just stick cards and maybe some loose change in there, but yeah. So I do need something like this. But the fact that you made this, I'm assuming, and oh my god, this is... You're making me almost burp out of excitement. I apologize. I'm not going to do that into the mic. That was rude. The fact that you made this and it says Star Wars on it, this is so cool. And it looks like the sides like kind of look galaxy themed. Like you can see the galaxy nebulas and the stars and stuff. And I love the stylistic little things that you put in there. That is so amazing. You are so talented. Another thing that I get to stare at that will remind me of how amazing human beings are and how incredible this community is. Thank you. This is so sweet. This is so meaningful. And as a Star Wars fan, like, oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how much I love this. Thank you. What have you done? What have you done? Tim Tams are one of my favorite cookie biscuit snacks on the planet, and it is such a shame because I live in the US, the United States of America, and we can't get these beauties. I don't know why. I don't know what we did to deserve this, but now I gotta make these last more than a couple days. I got new ammo for the Tim Tam Slam, which I so beautifully demonstrated in my first P.O. Box unboxing. And yeah, it was not cute. It was not cute, but it was delicious. What do I gotta do to get a lifetime supply of these chocolate-covered beauties? Well, it is my birthday today, and according to the rules, I think I can have as many of these as I want. And I mean, I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. One tassel has already bit the dust. Just for the record, just wanted you to know that. So thank you so much for this box. I really appreciate it. Thank you for furthering my addiction to Tim Tams. Seriously though, I would really like to say a huge thank you to anyone who's watched this video and for all of the incredible things in this P.O. Box unboxing. And I also just wanted to say thank you guys so much for energetically spending your time with me on my birthday, which I am recording this on my birthday, so by the time it gets out to you, it won't be my birthday anymore, but thank you so much because this really does mean a lot to me, and I'm really glad that I was able to open these on a day like today. It made it even more special, and all of these were so incredibly kind and personal. I'm so grateful to be another year older, another year wiser. And as much as I used to get sad about the idea of getting older and stuff, now that I am getting older and approaching my 30s, looking back now, I have learned so much and I have been through so many things, and you know, it's been good, it's been bad, but at this point in my life, I look back at all of the bad things, and I don't even see them as being bad. Everything leading up to this point has made me who I am today, has put me in this exact moment, and because of that, I don't think there is such a thing anymore as a negative experience. Everything is a learning experience. And the wisdom that I have gained and continue to gain getting older is just priceless. And there's something that my grandma used to always say that sticks with me, and I say this all the time too, is you're only as old as you feel. And if you continue to take care of your body, your mind, your mental health, it doesn't really matter what age you are. But also a very, very, very important lesson that I am currently learning, and I try to remind myself every single day, is you are only this age once ever in your lifetime. So you should absolutely take every single moment, treat it as a blessing, and appreciate every second of every single day, because this is the only time you will ever be able to experience today. That's something that, looking back on, I wish I would have had that mentality when I was a kid, going through school and going through the hard times that made me who I am today. But you know, I am so glad that I came to that realization at this point in my life, because I try to look at every year as a brand new, refreshing start, where I'm only 26 or 27 or 28 once, and I should never take this year for granted, even if it's a bad year, even if it doesn't start off great or whatever. The year is so valuable because it is coming with so much learning experiences, and depending on how you look at it, you can meet this year, this brand new era of your life, with so much gratitude and being grateful for everything that you have and will attain in your life is such an incredible superpower to have throughout your life. I'm gonna be honest, I used to not even like my birthdays. I used to dread my birthday month, my birthday, because I hated the reminder of getting older. But then I realized that there is absolutely no point in dreading something that is inevitable and worrying about things that we can't control. And the only thing we can control in life is how we look at every single situation, every single life experience, our attitude approaching every situation, and the value that we can bring to this world is how we've learned to deal with every single life experience that we've ever had, and sharing it with other people to maybe help them make it easier for themselves when they eventually have to come to the same ordeals and deal with the same things. I hate to be cliche, but you do only live once, and frankly, none of us make it out of this game called life alive, so you might as well enjoy it while it lasts and do the things you've always wanted to do. I don't even want this video to be about me opening things up and, you know, gushing about all these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things that people sent me. I also want it to be inspiring for you and showing you that with the right mindset and the right attitude, literally anybody can be successful, because success is not defined by anyone else outside of you. It is defined by you and you alone. But just know that I am so grateful for every single person out there watching. I don't take a single moment or a day doing all of this for granted. I am somebody who understands that this can all be gone in a split second. I've seen it before with platforms going down and whatever. So it's always super heartwarming and humbling to see where we're at with this channel, where I'm at in my life, all the people that I'm so blessed to have met throughout this entire journey. All right, I think I'm gonna end this video here to not make it too much longer. We're not quite at the 2-hour mark yet, so yay! Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to take care of yourself. Go for the things you want in life. Don't stop for anyone else. Don't let anyone else tell you what you want or what you should do. Remember to take care of your health, because without that, you have nothing. Drink water, go outside, be in nature, stretch often. Your body and your muscles will thank you. What else have I learned in my life thus far? Oh, and I can't hit this home hard enough. Be kind to other people. You never know what other people are going through in life. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. Approach every single person, every single moment, and every single day in life with empathy. There might be people out there that have never had a kind interaction with another human being, and that alone is enough of a reason to be nice to one another. I don't care about being cliche, but be the change that you want to see in the world, and that starts with you. So take care of yourself, do what you want, do what makes you happy, go outside and touch grass once in a while. Pet a dog, hug a cat, smooch a rabbit, I don't care. Just take care of yourself. All I want for my birthday is for you to do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else and tell them to pay it forward. That is all I ask. All right, that is officially enough from me. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.